know what you're missing. Yours and your family. Here comes the enemy, blowing up the spot tech remedy. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Father make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Father make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Be the resident president of the fifth element. Jimmy Flies took a stone cold's how I'm hitting in. Better get together, put your hands in the sky. Stick 'em up, punk, hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Now I'm the bad boy that you invite for dinner. Ain't got no manners 'cause I eat with my feet.
Hello Hugh, hello Mandy, hello Satan, hello Lego Monty, good to see you. Hello Nev, good to see you. Joe, hello, Jim is here. Hello everybody. I don't think I missed anybody, but I want to welcome everybody. Okay, it's gonna be a very chill stream. So I thought we can go over Foodie Beauty Twitter. And then I really wanted to watch Dank Fupa's new teaser. They just put a teaser out for their new video. Also, there's this channel called Dark Side Becky, and I really like them. Okay, so you guys have followed me for a while. I have a lot of like irrational fears of like dolls and clowns, and like I'm getting so much better with it. I can even joke around about it now. But like that channel has fully helped me get over my weird fear of like I had such a weird fear of dolls. I really did. I feel like since I had a daughter, I kind of had to get over it a little bit, but for the most part, I was scared of like ventriloquist dummies, things like that. Like they seriously just scared me. But like I watched this channel and I see it as like this different form of art, and it's not scary to me. Like it's so fun, it's so creative, it's just different. So I wanted to introduce the channel to you guys if you haven't seen it yet. And this channel has been really getting under Foodie's skin. So since we know she watches us over here, hello Marin, why not give her a show? Why not let her see the other content created about her? I've got many superstitions and fears. Okay, well then I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Yeah, I have like a lot of weird things. Like it's wild. I wasn't afraid to sleep out in the bushes in addiction and like do crazy things, go to scary places. I wasn't afraid of that, but like I'm afraid of dolls. I'm very afraid of clowns, but I'm really getting over that to the point where I could joke around about it. I'm terrified of flying, things like that, you know, but I'm working on them. I'm working on them. You saw the Foodie puppet. It's really cool. Like the videos are really cool. Yeah, clowns are scary in general, but like, I don't know. It's fun to joke around about, you know. It's fun to joke. Satan is afraid of dolls. Satan, you're afraid of dolls? Well, it's good to know there's no dolls in hell then. I mean, if I end up there like Foodie says I am, you know, it'll be doll free. But anyways, is this why you didn't get into clown college? I think it's because they found out, like, you know, they do a background check and they didn't care about any of my arrests or anything like that. It really bothered them that I don't like the movie It. So that was really it. That and I was telling the truth before. My feet really are that big. They said based like on my feet alone, they couldn't fit me into the little clown cars. So, you know, it was a mixture of things, but I'm learning to cope. Every day is a struggle, but it's getting better. Imagine adult afterlife because heaven nor hell doesn't want you, Foodie Beauty. Fun fact, I hate mermaids. They keep really? Mermaids scare you? I could see that being a fear. Like a lot of people like fish in general freak them out. So like a mermaid tail, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Mermaids, I think, are pretty. But like I said, there's people who don't like the whole tail part. So yeah, there's that. Someone's gonna clip that and take it so seriously. I'm hoping they do. Of all the channels that cover me, please cover how I didn't get into clown college. Like that's breaking news. I would fit into the no, they're too small for me. That was part of, like, getting into clown college. I had to try on the little outfit, and, the nose didn't fit, the little red nose, because my nose is so big. The shoes barely fit, like, I looked like one of those supermodels wearing, like, shoes that don't fit, like, that's kinda how it went down. Um, I cringed really hard, like, I was such a failure. Ugh, I can't believe I blew it, like, that would be amazing. At least your feet fit in the shoes. That's more my size. She's very close to my pant size. Everything was fine except the shoes. Like Monty said, apparently clown college is harder to get into than Harvard statistically. I mean, I heard it is. I heard it is. By the way, if anybody out there went to clown college, I'm not shaming you. I promise. I promise. I think you're really cool. You live your best clown life. Like you do you. Okay. So we have 3 places we could go. We can look at Dark Side Becky's Puppet Foodie Spaghetti Mukbang. One of Foodie's alleged sock accounts, which we all think it's Foodie, the Charles Reid account, has been posting under the Dark Side Becky videos and saying, like, this has gone too far. So, Satan, oh my gosh. Do you guys want to look at the puppet? Like, let's look at the puppet. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And like I said, I hope Dark Side Becky didn't take like what I said wrong. I think it's really cool that like channels like that exist and they can help people get over their fears. And you guys, like the time and effort that goes into making these videos. I don't know how she doesn't have more subscribers. I really don't. But we're going to start off with that. MFW is live on TikTok. I would snipe, but based on what I've heard lately, I don't know what she will do. I don't know what she will do. I know Charles Reid the name. Okay, so I don't know what she will do or say, and I really want to keep my account. I really want to stay on YouTube. So I'm going to decline MFW, but we're going to start off with Dark Side Becky, and then maybe we can go to Dank Fupa's teaser, and then we'll go to Foodie Beauty Twitter because it's been like really, really interesting today. It's been really interesting. So here we go. This is Dark Side Becky, you guys.
Well, hello, beautiful people.
Hi, Emo.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay.
Kara.
I'm hot and sweaty. All right, Bismillah. We have some parm because you know I cannot have pasta without it.
Do you guys see the creativity here? Opal,
This is my
hey.
first meal of the day. It is 4:30 p.m.
The ring.
So here's the whole wheat chicken pasta. Before you come for me, which you will anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But
Foodie's never looked better.
I'm seeing an endocrinologist about my diabetes.
A
and
doctorologist.
he is I don't know if it's because of his cultural background.
Hey,
I think
Matthew.
I think he's Indian, so he like really seems to favor vegetarian food.
Oh my god. I know the ring in hand.
You guys. Oh my gosh. The chicken flavor.
Uh-huh. It's perfect, right? Food's like spilling off the fork.
So
Woof woof, Matthew.
this pasta's amazing. Good job.
Oh my gosh! Oh my Blondie.
I boiled the noodles in the rice cooker. You
I
can
had to
totally
mute
cook pasta in
myself.
the rice cooker. It's very fast. Added a bit of sea salt. Himalayan pink salt is what I use. I had 2 leftover chicken carcasses with some breast still on it. And I thought, what am I going to make it? But I'm
Hey, Mrs.
craving
Scarlett.
pasta. So, and I don't have any ground beef in the house. So I put the carcasses with some a bit of olive oil on the bottom so it doesn't stick in a pot. And I let that cook down for about a minute or 2 on medium high. And then I reduced the heat a bit and I added some water to the pot. And one of the carcasses was store-bought, and one of them, like from a restaurant, and one of them was the one I made. And I noticed the seasonings on the one I made, so much better. So,
So much better.
okay.
No.
No, not a horse. So, I let that cook down with the tomato sauce, and I added about a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. So I put it in the sauce with the chicken. I took the chicken off the chicken carcass. I know that's a bad, gross word, but whatever.
It's gross. It is too much. I love it. I love it too, Kara.
People like to stream snipe
Fell on her shoulder.
directly my content when I go live.
Oh my god.
Meaning it gives people an opportunity
She came up
to
on the fork.
not watch my stream on my channel. All right.
Who needs a fork, right?
There's also some reaction channels who use my entire content. I go out and do the hard work, put myself out there, and they hide behind an avatar and steal my content just to insult me or tell lies about me or whatever, attack me in some way. Okay?
It does, Matthew.
So,
hey, Danielle.
So,
I love how she shoos him away. I love it.
and for those who just make a 2-hour stream or 3-hour stream reacting to my vlogs, I will just use their entire stream on my channel. No, I'm not discouraging people from watching them, but
if Dark Side Becky did this every day, I would just skip the mukbangs and just watch this.
Because
hey, Reptile.
I don't know why anyone would want to watch somebody attacking the same person all the time. But anyone who just like has an entire channel about me, I'm going to make an entire channel about you guys.
Hey, Vicky. Hey, Shelly.
Because having a channel just to make fun of somebody, if there's legit criticism or things to talk about, but having a channel about one person is just wrong.
Your fingers are stained and everything. It's just like Foodie.
Especially
hey, Griffin.
Using all of their content. There are channels who make creative content.
Stella.
Or react to different people and have organized streams.
Oh my gosh.
And I know it sounds like I'm being bitter about it, but if you had a channel where you did your own content, it doesn't matter if you think it's crappy, because if that's the case, so many people wouldn't be watching it or reacting to it. But there are some people who find it boring. Okay, so if I'm boring,
do you guys know the puppet has like one giant hand too?
What is there to react to?
This.
Because we've
it's
seen
amazing.
A reactor, for example, do their own vlogs and get way less views, a fraction. It's laughable compared to if they talk about me.
Griffin, so this is Dark Side Becky, and they redo Foodie's like mukbangs and videos with the puppet, and it's so like they're amazing, simply amazing.
So people are not there to watch you, obviously. They're there to watch me, and particularly hate. So if you're going to make money off of hate, I'm going to make money off of your crappy hate content, and I'll make it as transformative as you do. All right, don't worry. Can't beat them, join them.
Can't beat 'em, join
I'm
'em.
not going to be nasty. I'm not going to be super nasty like these people. If there's a valid point
Uh-huh.
or if there's something I want to address in an accusation, then maybe I will. But I'm not going to like waste too much time on it. So it'll just be in spare time. Anyway,
Anyway.
I guess that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful day
Oh, this was
wherever you
amazing.
are, whatever you're doing, whatever stage of life you're in. If you're here watching
Are you trying to steal my outro, Foodie? A great day wherever you are? Are you stealing my content?
me, I appreciate it and I thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
So this creator... That was so good. So that creator, you guys, I also saw that they do like trade like these, they're almost like, baseball cards, how some people trade them or collect them. This creator does them for different like reactors and stuff. Anyways, it's a really creative channel. We can't share links because it counts as like promoting YouTube channels, but that was Dark Side Becky. Soren, hello. Hello. Hold on. We got to end this segment with a little something really fast. I just happen to have up on my phone. Let's see. Isn't that amazing, MB? I could watch those all day. I'm telling you, if Darkside Becky uploaded those every single day and we could just skip Foodie's reaction and go to that, or not reaction, skip the mukbang and watch the puppet, I would totally be all for that. Woof woof, babies. Okay. So next, what I wanted to watch with you guys is Dank Fupa's teaser. So I've been really into their parodies. I think it's hilarious. Again, so creative. Foodie makes it sound like people just don't do anything. Like there's amazing channels like Darkside Becky and Dank Fupa who really take the time and are so detailed, you guys. Like the details are amazing. Oh wait, did I even share the screen? I did. I did. Can you guys see what I see okay? Yes, we're gonna watch the teaser. We're gonna watch the teaser together. I love this song. Pearl! Pearl, I owe you a huge congratulations on getting your channel back. It's really good to see you. Okay, I just want to hear this song again. Sorry, you guys. I love that song.
I'm eating my cheat day.
Oh no.
Thank God you brought my groceries, Sala. I've been sitting here waiting for 3 hours with literally nothing to eat.
Oh my gosh.
We spent 60 dinner on McDonald's yesterday. You couldn't make last year today. This food need last you whole week. I'm out of money to feed you. I also brought replacement Harry since Julia ate the last one.
Salah is such a good provider. He works really hard so he can treat me like a princess. I barely have to work because he makes such good money in his entrepreneurial endeavors.
We not get much
Is it
views or
low?
much money since Chantal
I thought it was a me problem. I can't turn it up any higher. I'm
come
sorry.
back from Canada. I had to get job at car company, but they fire me after one day. They say they Google my name and see Chantal in bathtub with peeps. Also poop text.
If Julia didn't eat Harry, I probably would have since you're basically starving me. Why don't you stay for a while? I had you get me pot pie ingredients and I was going to make one from scratch. Plus, if you like it, maybe
Do you guys? I know it's low. I'm sorry. It's really low for me too, but I have it all the way up. Like, let me try. I'll turn it down, turn it up, and see if that makes a difference. But do you guys see Julia's face in the background and the poo on the couch?
you'll think I'm wifey material.
Chantal, the last time I tried your food, I had messy poops for 4 days in a row. I'm not taking risk. What even is pot pie?
Pot pie is a healthy, nutritious, satiating meal. I'm glad you got me an industrial size oil since I need about a gallon for the crust.
That not sound very healthy. Maybe you should cut back on oil. The
His mouth creeps me out.
doctors say lot oil clog artery.
Don't tell me what to do. The endocrinologist is wrong. He doesn't know my body like I do.
We have to watch it together, you guys. We have to. I know. I'm so sorry it was low. I wish it was louder. It was really low for me too. I couldn't really hear everything that was going on, but I really appreciated the cartoon and the drawings. Like the way she says it. How does she say it? Endocrinologist? The way it drives me nuts. His mouth is so creepy. I know, in Foodie's face. Yeah, I know. Uncle Fester's sex life. They had the hair perfect, I'm telling you. Hey, Candy. Hello, hello. Nightmare, I don't know if I said hi to you. I said it in my head, but I can't remember. It's really good to see you too. Okay, you guys, we have to go to Twitter. We have to. Because everybody's pointing out how Foodie's little avatar, the new cartoon avatar, looks like Kay Bella. So let's see. How you do? He said, try and tell me this isn't Kay Bella. Who made this, Foodie? Because they hate you. If you made it, well, we already knew you hate you. If Scatman did it, LMFAO can't even make this shit up. So later we're gonna see, I'm thinking it's the next few tweets. Somebody puts like a comparison and how Kay Bella looks and how Foodie's like filtering herself to look like her. What you do, I know. Hey, Forest Fairy. Hello. Okay, so you came right on time for the good stuff. Christine said, Foodie is not on cam because making money via YouTube in Kuwait on a visitor visa is illegal. She has been reported and laying low. She is trying to trick the investigators. Also, Salah's not there due to investigation. Do you guys buy into that? There's so many reasons people are thinking Foodie's not on camera. So is it because it's illegal? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of believe a little bit, and like I could buy into a lot of the Foodie conspiracies I see. And FYI, a lot of things I couldn't retweet because there's a lot of Foodie OF pictures floating around. Like that's a thing today and they're everywhere, so I couldn't retweet a lot of that. But you're welcome. Foodie's trying to single fat female Kay Bella. It seems like it. Hey, Jamie. Hello, hello. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So Lizzie said, oh, hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second. I have to mute for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So Lizzie said, a coincidence that Foodie Beauty's avatar looks like Kay Bella? Was the Beezer who made it for Foodie a troll? And Mouse said, I see it. So let's look at these a little closer. Here's Foodie's new avatar. Here's Kay Bella. I see it. Let's go back. Foodie. Kay Bella. I think I mostly see it in this one. What do you guys think? So instead, remember it takes a few days for them to shave each other's backs. It probably does, though. Matthew said her avatar looks like a Russian nesting doll. I know, but those are actually cute. Those are cute. Let's see. It's the nose. I think so, too. I can see it. But that's because I've also seen the pictures where, like, you know, when Salah's DMs got exposed with Kay Bella, like, it seems like a few days after Foodie was, like, filtering herself with, like, the bigger eyes and the smaller chin and the bigger, I don't know how to explain it, but okay. So we're going to watch a lot of clips. A lot of clips from, what is that guy? You guys, I'm so bad with names. Captain Crunch Ken or Golden Graham Greg, whatever his name is, the cereal guy. We're going to watch clips from that too. But Two-Tailed Caper retweeted this because people, okay, Dang Fupa originally tweeted best and worst Chantal direct quotes. Go. And I included mine in there, which was we cry for food and shelter because that stands out the most. But Two-Tailed Caper put this clip up. So let me turn the volume on.
Oink oink bitches.
Oink, oink, bitches.
Oink oink bitches.
Foodie in all her glory. Maybe we'll go back and look at that thread. I'll have to stop sharing for a minute if we do, because I think there was things in there I couldn't share either. If you guys are near Van Nuys or in Southern California, Graham is looking for a forever home, and Graham is really cute. Graham is adorable. Okay, let's keep going. Michael Furberger fixed Foodie's community post. So she made a community post shouting out her cameo. So it said, "Hi, roses are red, violets are blue. Get your lover to get a cameo for you." And Michael Furberger said, "Correction, roses are red, violets are blue. If you get a cameo for Valentine's, your mate will dump you." I would dump somebody. If you got me a Foodie cameo, like, you would be dumped, blocked, I don't know, probably exposed. Like, don't play me like that. Don't play me like that. Cute puppy. Wasn't he so cute? I hope he finds his forever home. I've been noticing, I'm not saying that has anything to do with me, but like, I'll go back and check on certain dogs and they do find homes, so that like gives me hope. So I'm going to keep sharing. Again, I'm not saying it's because of me, but I'm hoping that maybe more people are seeing these dogs that don't want to be in shelters or wherever else, and they just want a family with their kids, or they want, to sit on somebody's lap all day and get loved on. There's so many dogs that need homes right now, and cats too. So adopt, don't shop, please. Danielle said, "I miss the old days, like the rage over her homemade chicken soup. Times were funnier." They were. Times were different. It's just so different now. Hair nuggets for Valentine's. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me of something, and I don't know why, but it was something I saw. Oh, I think it was in that thread, the dank fupa thread of why Foodie was glad that I don't even want to repeat it. If we come across it again, we will. I can't bring myself to say the words of something she said. So Shenanigans tweeted this and said, "I saw this under Girl World Ireland's channel on YouTube in the comments section and couldn't help myself." Speaking of Girl World Ireland, supposedly that's where Peggy's from, but I don't know, because Peggy's from Indiana, so I still don't get it. Anyways, Charles Reid has been very busy lately and said apparently people in Ireland have nothing better to do. Sad. Shenanigans replied, I wondered when you would find this channel, Chantal. Imagine having an opinion on someone else's content. The same way you have an opinion on his. Should we also assume you have nothing better to do?" I would assume she has nothing better to do because she's raging at FFG at 4:30 in the morning and she is frequenting the chats under Charles Reid. Yeah, she has nothing better to do. Nothing. Nothing at all. She's bedbound and raging. That's just what she's doing. Okay, so PI tweeted this clip and said, "Foodie Beauty was not as innocent as she proclaims in the Natter situation." This is effed up what she says. And yes, Natter is a piece of crap, but Foodie played right into it. Video credit, meandering thoughts. All right, let's play this. Let me start it
I'm
over.
going to tell the Egyptian guy that if I do see Nick, I'm going to tell him I'm seeing Nicholas. See what he says. That's really, kind of want to piss him off. Just because I can, just because he gets pissed off over shit like that. I'm going to tell the Egyptian guy that if I do see Nick, I'm going to tell him.
She was so gross. What did we ever see in her, you guys? Do you ever look back and you're like, remember the time where we used to laugh with her and not at her? Like, what did we see in her? I don't know. Okay, Jackie Peaches said, maybe Foodie Beauty's off camera because she's going to try to come back a skinny legend in a few weeks to stick it to Girl World, but it's actually fast-forwarding herself to bedboundom. She doesn't even have to get dressed to go live. A slippery slope she won't even try to fight. It's true. For me, I take it out as a luxury. I don't have to get dressed to go live because I'm dressed most of the day and out and about. But Foodie, I feel like she needs these extra steps in life. I really just made it sound like I'm sitting around with no clothes on. I have a sweatshirt on if that helps. Anyways, Foodie is what I'm trying to talk about. She needs these extra steps. Like, she has to be able to get dressed And maybe I doubt she puts on deodorant and brushes her teeth, but like she needs the motivation. So like while I am loving not seeing her on camera, and it's truly been like a vacation for me, I feel like it is a slippery slope that she doesn't have to do anything now. She doesn't have to leave the couch for anything at all. At all. Like that is a slippery slope. All right, let me see what the chat is saying. Let's see. Joe, are you off to bed? Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. Oh, I think we're gonna watch the clip from the person that's a name I can't remember for the life of me. I know he's really huge, though. I know a lot of people watch him. So I retweeted it and said, or quoted, I guess, him and said, dude's out here pooping on people, scamming, pooping on her self-respect. Wow. Okay, I have to hear that.
I didn't know that the Gora world was its own actual planet that I'm not from.
I don't know where these people are from.
I don't think this is.
Dude's out here pooping on people.
Wow.
Scamming.
He's even pooping on her fans. You know what I'm saying? He's pooping on multiple.
Pooping on her self-respect.
Yeah.
Just, wow.
I didn't know that
She is. I couldn't say it any better. She did poop on her self-respect. She did. I imagine her on the couch with one of those item grabbers. That is her. I picture that too. Oh my gosh. She probably has like an assortment of colors. She has like a dinosaur one. She has the duck one. Like all the different options. Not our own actual planet with lists of no-nos. I kind of want to hear this again. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to go check out this channel.
I didn't know that the Gora world.
Which one is the Cinnamon Captain Crunch person? Is it the person on the left or the right? And who is the other person?
Was its own actual planet that I'm not from.
I don't know where these people are from.
I don't think this is.
Dude's out here pooping on people.
Wow.
Scamming.
He's even pooping on her fans. You know what I'm saying? He's pooping on multiple.
Pooping on her self-respect. Just, wow.
I didn't know that the Gora world was its own.
I think I could replay that over and over and still find that just as funny. I think we have more. Okay, PI said Cinnamon Toast Ken. Okay, so that one is Cinnamon Toast Ken. Then who is the other person? Does he have a cereal name too? Or is he like a Pop-Tart? What is he? In the green is Ken. Okay. Praying you find your kitty dog. Is Dot's kitty missing? Oh my gosh, put the litter box out and like a shirt or something that smells like you. I feel like that works a lot and it's like worth the try. That needs clicks. Oh, I know, next to the woof woof. It does. Okay, let's hear another clip. Oh wait, it'd help if I turn the sound on. Here we go. And then who is this? Is this his wife?
If I had to like give advice, I'd just have to explain how to be like a functioning person, like from the ground up. If I had to like give advice, I just have to explain how to be like a functioning person, like from the ground up. If I had,
it's true though. It's true. Dot said, hold on. I'm so worried. She's not used to this cold weather. Are you part of any Facebook groups for your city? Because I know like in different cities, especially mine, like everybody's like, are you missing a black and white cat? Are you missing? Post your cat's picture in a Facebook group. And I'm telling you, please try to put the litter box outside. It works. It works often. So I'm really hoping it'll work. Do you have like a sweatshirt, anything? I know our animals are really used to our scents. They can pick them up easily. Put something outside. I'm praying so hard. And as soon as I end this live stream, I will be praying even more. Hold on. Let me mute for a second. I'm going to do a quick prayer. Thought, I truly believe if we're all putting positive vibes out or praying or anything like that, I truly believe it's going to be picked up, the vibration, our prayers, everything. So let's just believe that tomorrow something good is going to happen, okay? And again, I'm going to be praying more tonight. I know it's scary. It's scary when that happens. I hope that your cat's nearby and just needs to pick up the scent. Yes, that's his wife. She's into Girl World. Introducing. Okay, does she have a channel too? Now I'm interested. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to have to go searching all this. I feel bad. It's not shade that I don't know his name, by the way. I don't say half the names right of like the people that come in chat. I really do my best. I have a really hard time with names. I recognize you guys, but like if it's not somebody I see every day or I'm watching all the time, the name just leaves me. Like you can ask Aaron. I come up with weird names for people all the time. It's just how it is. So again, it's not shade. I just hopefully if I watch him a few times, I'll remember. He's not a Pop-Tart. He's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We stay in our own corner respectfully. Yeah, I have the stuff I like to watch. Like I'm really into Scientology audit right now. I blame Satan for that. And I watch that a lot. Like I watch those channels and what goes down. And then as far as like foodie stuff, I feel like we see so much of her. I don't go searching for it. Unless it's on Twitter, I'm probably not going to see it. Okay, more Michael Bergberger. Michael Furberger said Foodie Beauty was surprised to learn that sciatica was not an appetizer. But she already ordered it, so now she pretends she has it so she doesn't look stupid. She probably does think sciatica's an appetizer. She does. She does, or like some Italian dish or something. I love blaming Satan too. He told me about this channel. We call them Streets, and then somehow from watching Streets LA, I got into Jessica the Scientology auditor live streams. And then from her, it's a deep dive, you guys. If you are ever bored of foodie, maybe I should do reactions to this stuff because I know way too much about it. So these people protest Scientology. If you want like a little side thing, and like if you guys are ever bored one day and you need something fresh and like interesting and there's always shit going down, this is right up your alley. So it started out with people protesting. I believe Scientology is a cult, and if I go disappearing tomorrow, you know why, because I just said that. But I believe that I've had my own experience. So I think that anything that makes you cut off your family and friends and stuff like that, I think is obviously like a bad thing. But people have the right to protest. They do. Despite if you're for them or not, people have the right to go and say, hey, this is a cult, and make the public aware of it. So anyways, this whole like side fight happened where this guy, I think his name is Shenani Gang or something. He reminds me so much. Anyways, he is this crazy guy who started out as a protester, but decided he was jealous of the attention of the other protesters. And he full on got really aggressive to this girl, Jessica. And he started being very anti-Semitic towards her and like, how dare you drink Starbucks, and like all this stuff, like going on a rant and doing the whole thing. Anyways, he has this skateboard. He lunges at her, makes it seem like he's going to hit her with it. And anyways, he has a channel now and he's pro Scientology, and he's trying to make an alliance with the Scientologists to go against the protesters and take them down. And every day in a live stream, he's putting up polls of like threats to these people, like saying he's going to show up and roll up on them. He has a really bad record, by the way. Like he's been in jail for violating restraining orders and it's not something from ages ago. All this stuff is recently, like violent crimes. It's a whole rabbit hole. Anyway, so every day now he's trying to say he's going to roll up and show up on Jessica. Jessica had to go to the police station in Hollywood and try and get a temporary restraining order on him. And it's this whole side thing. And now these Scientologists, you guys, he's possessed by Xenu. I think he is. Anyways, and now all this crazy stuff, like the Scientologists are like pulling out all the stops and calling the police on the protesters, saying that there's like certain threats happening. And the other day they made this whole like, it was weird how it happened. The protesters were there and then suddenly they had like a fire alarm going off. It made it seem like a fire was happening at the building. It's all crazy. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, it's wild. So you start watching one channel and then you start watching another one, and then you get roped into another one, and then there's all these like side dramas going on. But this one guy, Shenani Gang, I don't really care if he ends up finding my channel. Like he is very scary. And he really has it out for Jessica. And the stuff that he says makes me very like worried for her safety. So anyways, that's my whole little side thing away from Foodie Beauty. I probably just bored all of you guys, but it's addicting. It's so addicting. Like the police are always being called there. the Scientologists are always calling the police on them, and it's really crazy to watch how LAPD really protects Scientology. Again, if I go missing tomorrow, you guys know why. But you see it in real time how LAPD protects Scientology. There are certain Scientologists that come and like they start fights with these protesters. And they try and make it seem like we're not part of the church. We're just friends who happen to know Scientologists. Anyways, they've like assaulted people. One guy brought his dog down that was biting people. He whipped out a baton on the protesters, and LAPD would not arrest this guy who literally assaulted people and had his dog attack people. And you watched LAPD protect Scientology. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just don't answer my door. Well, I have security now. I don't have to answer my door if I don't have to. But yeah, it's crazy, you guys. So anyways, if you're ever bored of Foodie, I know a whole lot about this stuff. I've thought of actually like reacting to it one time late at night and giving you guys like the little history on the people because it's really fascinating and there's never a dull moment. Anyways, they're paid off. That's what it seems like. And I'm not talking about cops in general. Okay, like I have respect for police officers. I have met many that have saved my life, and I know not everybody has that experience. So let's be very honest about that too. So I'm not like saying all cops are bad cops. I'm not saying all cops are crooked cops. I'm saying I've seen with my own eyes a certain police department protecting Scientology. I've seen it. I've seen it, and it's wild. It's wild. Money talks. Yeah, Kara, it's the money. Scientologists have so much money. Scientology in general. Like you see the buildings and the extra stuff that they have. It's just, it's wild. It's crazy. Anyway, so now Scientology is getting their channels taken down, the protesters. They got certain channels banned on TikTok. So it's a whole thing. If you guys want to know more one day, if you guys ever want to do a side stream where I talk about it and maybe we could react, like I would totally be down for that. Because I know almost as much stuff about this as like I do about Foodie Beauty. Again, I blame Satan for this. I blame Satan for this. You rarely see a poor Scientologist. It's true. It's scary too. When you watch the Scientologists, it's crazy. Like they're like zombies, like no life behind their eyes. Really creepy, really creepy. They are very rich. They are. Xenu. Soren said Myth Vision is a good channel for cults like Scientology. I'll have to check it out. I'm very interested in learning about cults for whatever reason. I think it's like my religious trauma I used to have, but I'm very interested in learning about it. And like I said, I had my own experience with Scientology. They tried to get me in a very low point in my life, like a very low point. I was obviously stressed out. I was obviously not doing well. And at one point, they had all their little tents set up like around all the beaches. Definitely like Redondo Beach, Santa Monica, Venice. They had like these tents all set up. And if you guys want to hear that story time, it's not like a huge thing. It's not like, I don't know, anything magnificent, but I watched them try to get me with a stress test and then try to convince me how stressed out I was. And if I followed their path, like my life would be magically cured. Let alone they didn't realize I was suffering from major addiction problem, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, addicted to being chaotic and a mess, and like nothing was gonna save me but rehab. I'm sorry, but like no, nothing was gonna save me but rehab. I'm interested in a breezy. Okay. See, I don't know if you guys are interested in learning about like other topics and other things. And like I'm really interested in this stuff. Really interested in it. So if you guys, maybe that's what we can make our member stream this weekend or late night stream. You guys let me know and we'll have to go into it. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death with this stuff. We will do a poll after the stream and take a poll. What did Leslie say? I think I missed it. Let me scroll up. And if there's something I can't answer, I know Satan can, because we're all pretty much like, it's been a thing where we're all over there watching now, texting in real time about it. Oh, you watch IP too? I've been hearing about that for some reason. I've been trying to get the motivation to learn more about IP2. And then what was the other person? Dank Phil, whatever his name is. But then Foodie ends up taking all my like extra energy for this stuff. I'm sure Derek would be happy to have you on. He's also in recovery. Really? That would be cool. I will admit their little test thing sounds fun for shits and giggles. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, like, once they get you to take a test, then they try to get your address and then they never leave you alone. Like, luckily, like, for me, I didn't have an address at the time, so I used rehab, like, hopefully, and I didn't realize at the time what it was until, like, after. Until after, and I'm like, "Oh, shit, that's what they do. They go for the people that look down on their luck or look vulnerable or like they're having a hard time, and they're like, 'Hey, we have this way for you. Just take this test.'" And then you take a test, then they get your address, and they harass you. And then it's, "Oh, you just have to work a billion years for the Sea Org," and then you'll like they have like all these things you just have to do. And did you know the Scientologists say, and how many hours is it a week? It's some insane amount of hours a week they have to work, and they make $47 a week. $47 a week. So all day, all night, they have to try to reel people in and take these tests and get them to buy like a stupid book that's like what, $80 or something. Yeah, it's like 47, I think it's 47 to 50 a week. Yeah. And you sign your life over to doing that. That's your life for $47 a week. Like, can you even buy food with that? Like, what do you do with $47 a week? 100 hours a week. So they work 100 hours a week for $47 total. Let that sink in. I mean, say what you want about other religions, but I can't think of any that make you do that. And like they sign a contract. What is it, a billion-year contract? Yeah, Satan, a billion-year contract. It's wild. It's wild. Okay. All right. I could talk about this forever, so I'm making myself get back to the foodie stuff. Or we'll be here till 2 a.m. my time talking about it. But I can't shout out channels or share links, but I could let you know the channels that are always live covering it. So I am really into watching Jessica Palmadessa's channel. And it's always nighttime stuff. So like if you're looking for stuff in the morning, it's not ever going to happen. It's all nighttime stuff. So she is always live. And then Streets LA, he was live constantly, but he's working more on like calling the police out right now. But I definitely would follow them. Do you guys want to know about the crazy person's channel that's threatening everybody? So you can keep an eye on it. Did you check? No, I'll go check right now. So the crazy channel, I would never chat in there if I were you, by the way, is Shenani Gang. And that's the one that's threatening all the protesters and forming an alliance with Scientology. Scientology. It's wild. Like he'll go through West Hollywood and Hollywood on his skateboard. So like you'll see all the cool places, which sucks because that's how he gets people in. Like you'll see all the cool places to go clubbing or go to concerts. You see Sir, you see Pump, you see like the nightlife, you see Pink Taco. And so he'll reel you in and take you for rides around that. But just the other day, you guys, this is how scummy this guy is. He catcalls women, but he is very pro his religion. So he'll catcall them, go up to them, and then tell them how haram they are and like shout, haram, haram, haram. And like random people who are clearly like stumbling out of clubs or not doing so well. Just the other day, there was this drunk lady crying, and she clearly had just left the bar or club or whatever. She's sitting on the sidewalk crying, and he goes up to her. He's like, "Hey, baby, how you doing? You doing okay? What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby?" And that's like how he talks. Like, I would seriously sock somebody. "Hey, baby, what's going on, baby?" Like, please don't talk to me like that. But that's how he talks to women. And then usually after that, he'll be like, haram, haram. And he gets in her face with a camera. He's like, "Hey, baby, what's going on? You having a hard time, baby?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm having a hard time. My boyfriend broke up with me." And then she grabs his phone and throws it. And I couldn't have been more proud, you guys. More proud of her. It's okay. I'll spell it since I can't share the link. So, but again, I'm going to let you guys know. He reminds me of a certain someone with his like beliefs and his views. They're very extreme. Like, I'm not going to go into political beliefs or whatever. Like, everybody is free to believe what they want as long as they're not hurting anybody, is what I think. But he's very like extreme in what he says. Okay, so his channel is spelled ShenaniGang. Shenani Gang. Shenani Gang. So yeah, just be very aware of that. Like if you don't like F boys, you're gonna hate the hey baby, what's going on, baby? It's gonna drive you nuts. Like I don't know who would find that attractive and want to talk to that, but that's what he does. He's clearly she's clearly a celebrity after all, like Tom Cruise. See, and I don't know that they would even recruit her because okay, do you guys want me to go back to that thread really fast? The dank fupa thread. And I'll share what I can. I'll just have to be very careful. Let me find it. It's really entertaining. Hold on. I got to go back and find it. Here's Graham again, you guys. Graham. Okay. Let me stop sharing just for a minute. We're going to have to do this like tweet by tweet maybe. Because like I said, around Twitter, it's just not safe. It's a lot of Foodie Beauties, boobs and a whisk and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Leslie, I'm just not buying the hey baby. It's so obnoxious. Yeah, I'm checking right now. Okay. Oh, I mean, I can show it, but I'll have to reword part of this. Wait, what did Nightmare say? I'd break his phone too. I know, imagine you're like drunk, leaving the club, your boyfriend breaks up with you there, you're going out to just puke and smoke a cigarette or whatever you need to do when a camera's in your face, like, hey, baby, it's so awful. Okay, so I said we cry for food and shelter when her power was out for 2 hours. And Sam Silent said, quoting Foodie Beauty, you don't need 4 walls and a bed for me to give you a something job. Yeah, you don't need 4 walls and a bed for me to give you a something job. Well, you do for me to give you one. I mean, I'm not doing that out in the open, so couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. You don't need 4 walls and a bed. Thank you, Hurl. Okay, let me scroll on to make sure it's safe. I can't believe she said that. I mean, I'd at least require 4 walls and a bed. That's not really asking for much. Like, oh, you guys, this is the gross one. Okay, I can read these ones. Leslie! Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh. Breezy, appreciate you all you do, hun. Well, I appreciate you. I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Leslie sent me a super chat. Second Foodie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leslie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to ask. For those that give them, would you at least require 4 walls and a bed? I mean, is that too much to ask? Like, I really am curious. Is that too much to ask in life? All right, let's keep going. Let me show the ones I can. So this is interesting. Oh, this one is so gross. I highly suggest if you're about to eat, don't or mute. So Foodie said, before my hysterectomy, I hated being on my period. Do you guys really want me to go on? It's really bad. Like, not that I think periods are disgusting. I think what she's saying isn't something that I would admit out loud. Okay, she says, before my hysterectomy, I hated being on my period. It made my pubes crunchy and stick together. I made the decision. I just did it. We're all here. We're all here. I mean, who says that? And then they said, not sure if anyone else remembers that Pepperidge Farms remembers. Also, it actually made me fall out of my chair. It didn't make me fall out of my chair. It just makes me realize that she has like nothing. It is gross. It is gross, but I know she watches us and I know she's going to have to hear that she said that. So it kind of made it worth it to me. Yeah, it kind of made it worth it to me. I don't necessarily regret reading it because, hi, Foodie. Why did you say that? Okay, so JS, or just saying, said, quoting Foodie Beauty, I drip dry. Who has time to wipe? I don't think it's getting much better, you guys. Quoting Foodie Beauty, stop hating on people for imperfect kitties, because my kitty is not perfect. If I don't wash it, it smells like barracuda, all right? I'm not going to be the first person on the internet to admit my kitty smells like fish once in a while. It smells like effing ricotta. You guys wanted me to read the thread, okay? I was going on minding my own business, talking about Scientology and my favorite auditors, and you guys told me to go back. I can't. I have to mute myself for a minute. Oh my god. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it should not be smelling like barracuda or cheese. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that. If you must, Summer's Eve could be your best friend. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. I regret coming back to this thread. I regret coming back, and I don't know if I want to read more. I'm actually sweating right now. I can't even lie. Okay, I'm gonna go on really fast while I'm not showing my screen to see what else comes up. But I mean, at this point, we read that, so like, what we can conquer anything else. Let's see. Oh, who said this? How did I forget this happening? Who's Chantel had her face in whose crack? Dee Dee's? So this is from the Foodie Beauty community on Reddit, highlighting Foodie Beauty's tired of everyone rage stream. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Rachel said, oh no, Reddit has actual quotes. Chantel, you look hella effing like a huge a-hole giving me crap and making fun of my underwear. Oh no, she said that to somebody. When you had your face all up in my butt crack just a couple weeks ago. Are you guys still here? Like, are we okay? Oh my gosh. So was she talking about Natter, I'm assuming there? All right, let me stop sharing. Let me see what else we find. Talking about D size. I can make a pillow work, driving and eating. I've been double fisting burgers since I was 8. What? I can make a pillow work. I've been double fisting burgers since I was 8? That doesn't make sense in my head. Maybe if I show it to you guys, you can make sense of it. I guess I'll have to put a trigger warning on this video. This content is not going to be for everybody. Oh gosh, what she told BBJ, your breath smells like old some kind of blood. We have a clip from Foodie here. I'm assuming if it was on her channel, it's okay for me to. Well, I shouldn't, but here I am.
His voice makes me even more gay than I am.
Oh,
His voice makes me even more gay than I am.
interesting. It's odd now she's it seems like she's almost homophobic. Actually, she is based on what she said recently. But something made her more gay than she already is.
His voice makes me even more gay than I am.
Your husband's bark makes me gay. I don't know what to tell you. She gets off on grossing people out. She does. She does. When she was claiming to be gay during Pride Month. Yes. Okay, let's keep going. I really hope oh wait. Let's see. What is this? Oh, another clip.
Oh, stay mad. Tiny violin. So, stay mad. Tiny violin.
I don't think that shirt fits her anymore. She was high and driving while eating. She said she's been driving and double fisting hamburgers. Thank you. I'm like, for some reason, my brain couldn't make any sense of that. Thank you. Natter is still saying he is suing everyone. What a joke. Who is he suing? Who is he suing? For what? For what? I mean, if anything, we should sue him for having to see him and his creations. Okay, two-tailed caper quoting Foodie Beauty. A cardboard box? Try a bag, Zeta. I'm pretty sure animals are cremated in bags. Get over it. Not sure if this is the exact quote, but it's close, Two-Tailed said. We have more clips. Let's see.
I think pets get buried. BBJ, you're not going in the suitcase. You're going in a cardboard box. Cardboard box? It's probably a bag, Zeta. I think pets get buried in bags. Deal with it. BBJ,
She's so
BBJ,
gross.
you're not going in the suitcase.
She's so gross. I wish this clip popped up that day. She was remember when she was carrying on about how FFG stole BBJ, the whole rant recently? I really wish I would have had this clip then. She never loved that cat. Like, who can even joke around like that? She was donating to herself tonight. I saw people say that, Dot. They're assuming they're guessing that's why she's off stream so she can send herself super chats. Satan has that clip also. She is sick. She is sick. I just things like that to remind me of why I can't stand her. Vicky's in the thread. I didn't lie. I just changed my mind. Sue Redding, I'm gonna get a 6-pack. You wait and see. The engineer said something Vagisil. Smoky Grandma said, I swear these people have no lives. Highlight Grocery said, Ready, Set, Bees. I can't stand that one. Smokey said, I'm impulsive, guys. Frank's asleep said, I'm jet lagged. Piggy said, I didn't lie. I changed my mind. Cougarelli said, what did I lie about? When? You have no proof. Orange Cat said, and so what if I did? Pink Fairy said this is the funniest. Okay. Number 1, I'm pretty. Okay. Where? I know Matthew said I'm traumatized. Lucky said she should be reminded every time she bitches about her cat. She should be. I might have to save that clip so I always have it on hand. Okay. Trashy Gorley said, best. My husband? Worse. When she farted in the video and didn't edit it and asked Salah, did you hear that? Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay, irritating one said, behind the scenes, as if they're celebrities on a movie set. Rianne said, I haven't eaten a single thing in forever, and I'm starving, before she starts to eat a massive amount of food. ALR used to say the same thing in her mukbang videos. Let's see. Little Miss FS said, sit on it and rotate. Also, an ad was being sneaky in this thread, although kind of on point. Okay, where's the ad? I don't see it. Also, an ad was being sneaky in this? Oh, I don't know. Let's keep going. Utah Pug said, when she is raging on a live, member pops in chat. She changes her tone immediately and says, hi, Teardrop, ready, set, bees. Hamhawk arms go up, then immediately voice changes back to rage. It's like watching someone with MPD change personality in real time. Spooky AF. Puff said, looking after myself, as if she does anything else. Coffee Drinker said, referring to applying lotion as creaming. And with that, I have seen enough. With that one. With that, I have seen enough. And getting nudes from my beezers to natter. What? Mandy's back, Mandy! We thought we scared you away with the thread we just saw that traumatized a lot of us. I don't know if Matthew's ever going to be okay again, to be honest. I hope Matthew's okay. All right, I'm going to scroll past the ones we already read and see what else comes up. We heard Cinnamon Toast Ken. I remembered his name. Let's see. Oh, I guess Amberlyn Reed's been talking about her weight loss, and Slaby said, 7 pounds in 1 month when you are over 500 pounds is not an accomplishment. It's a bowel movement, and that about took me out. Piggy is asking, who is No Name? Is it Salah? No Name was doing a lot of super chats tonight. Okay, so regarding Foodie's cameo, Judge Judy said, Foodie Beauty, I must say no, no, no. I prefer to give my wife and the people I love decent gifts, not videos made by a narcissistic bee who throws shade at their recipients and their hobbies. Girl, bye. I thought that was well said. Okay, let's see. Mrs. Floopa Booty said, I'm really surprised that Chins hasn't accidentally let proof that Scat Law is still there. Slip in a live stream or vlog. Not one shadow. Not one hyuk hyuk hyuk. Not one hurry up, a la Kia Ghost. Makes me think more and more that he isn't there. I don't think he's there either. And then they put woof, woof, woof. Fondu Pondu said Foodie Beauty admitted to being a Muslim on paper. And when Lutines challenged her, she was threatened by that, and then they say a name, Tracy TX. But Chins can disrespect FFG being Jewish and question others' faith unchallenged. Hypocrisy you are. So let's see. They show some comments in Foodie's chat. Tracy TX said, Lutines, be nice or you will be blocked. Italian Titbit said, at Black's Chaos, they need to mind their own business. What right do they have? None. Little boy, I don't like saying the username, said, like, oh my gosh, you aren't as Muslim as I am. And then Chocolate said, you know, a lot of people hate you, and there may be a lot of things you did wrong, but I think that sometimes you are really you and really funny. I guess I must miss her being funny. I haven't seen her be funny for a long time. Yeah, Lola, I think he's gone too. Danielle said she's always had slip-ups to prove she was with Natter. He's not there. Exactly. We haven't heard a peep. And that guy's thirsty for attention. Like, if he was there, he'd cough or, like, make it be known so people would ask about him. At least that's what I picture. Okay, Gossip Girl said, Foodie Beauty, this is rock bottom. This bedbound arc is going to get worse before it gets better. Your body is physically damaged inside and out. Between the sciatica and the diabetes, this is the beginning of the end. You're in total denial if you think you'll be a world traveler. I think she's in denial too. Okay, wait, what is this? Book Lady. So here's another clip. Book Lady said, I think there needs to be a new video trend. Introducing normal people to Foodie Beauty. Can you imagine? Okay, what is this? Let me turn this up really fast.
Ever.
Oh, wow.
Why is this so dumb? Why is this so dumb?
I didn't know that the Gora world was its own actual planet that I'm not from.
I don't know where
and
these people are
live on
from.
it. I don't think
Really saw this.
Dude's out here pooping on people,
Oh my god.
Wow.
scamming,
He's even pooping on her fans. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's pooping on multiple.
pooping on her self-respect. Just
Wow.
wow. And of course they're back together. Why wouldn't they be? You know,
Yeah, might as well. True
Hmm.
love, man.
true love. Yeah, they're married. That's it.
Wow.
I don't feel like I had a
I'm
lot
not
to
sure my
say in
heart
this
can
one.
take much-
Yeah, I could take
My heart
another
couldn't
page.
take-
Ever.
Okay, I'm sold. I want to watch more of these reactions. Oh my gosh, Leslie, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Who got it? Reptile, welcome. The Breezy Bunch, that's the way. Reptile became a member thanks to Leslie from the Breezy Bunch. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you so much and welcome. Use the emojis. Have so much fun. Oh, we already saw that. I could replay that over and over though. Okay, let's read a few more, you guys. Okay, so Mrs. Floopa Booty said, raise your hand if you haven't forgotten that Chin's fake husband wants to grift other women for money, pee and poop on them while she's away, grape them, and spray, everywhere. Raise your hand. I raise my hand. I will never forget. How about you guys? Did anybody else forget? Q, send me your ideas. I want to change them every month. Like, I want to have new options every month, new foodie ones. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas and you want to see them next month, then let me know. That's like my goal, to change them every month. Let's see. Yeah, we need a cross necklace emoji. I can't. Oh my god, if I put a cross necklace emoji after knowing what we know, I feel like I would go straight to hell. I can't. Nope. I already have a ghost haunting me these days, you guys. I don't need, nope. I'm not doing the cross emoji. Nope, not touching it. Not touching it. Oh my gosh, if you guys have forgotten this scary thing where Foodie Beauty was dancing in the cornfield, let me just remind you. So PI said, and it was after this attempt to go viral on TikTok that Foodie Beauty became bedbound. And yeah, she tried to go viral and failed miserably. So I don't want to play the song because I don't know. It's on TikTok. It'll probably get YouTube will probably strike it. So, but that's her in all her glory. I don't even think she could do that anymore. I don't. Let me see what you guys have to say. Let's see. You owe us your ghost story. Okay. So I believe in ghosts. I do. I've never really like seen a ghost, anything like that. I remember things happening like when I was little. My grandma used to really like to listen to certain pastors, like Kenneth Copeland. He always creeped me out, but she loved to listen to him. And I remember it was like our thing. We'd go in the room and I would sit in her rocking chair. She would be laying in the bed and we'd listen to Kenneth Copeland when I was little. And I remember a few times weird things would happen. Like my grandma was, just so you guys have a backstory. Okay. My grandma grew up in a convent and was very, very Catholic. Like she had her rosary beads, she loved her crucifixes, the pictures of Jesus that scare me, but like most people find beautiful. Um, I'm just being real. Like I pride myself in being completely honest. That's the stuff that she liked. So she grew up in a convent, and then when she met my grandpa during the war, she was his nurse, and they had like this beautiful love story. He had eye surgery when he was in the army and she was his nurse, and he never saw what she looked like before they got engaged. He heard her voice and fell in love with the sound of her voice and asked her to marry him. And then eventually when the eye bandages came off, like he was able to see her and they had like a beautiful love story, right? So anyways, I'm just giving you a backstory. So when I was little, she would love to listen to Kenneth. Oh wait, I'm missing one part. So when she met my grandpa, he was Episcopalian, and back then it was like unheard of for Catholic people to marry or wed outside of the religion. So she got kicked out of the church. It was this whole thing, but she still loved she loved church, she loved reading the Bible, still loved her rosary beads, all of that stuff. Anyway, so listening to Kenneth Copeland, weird things would always happen. Like one time, I remember a big boom on the wall and a crucifix falling off the wall and breaking, and the rosary beads and the candles that were in there like spilled out all over the floor, and that really scared me. But like that could have just been a coincidence. We live in California. I've lived here my whole life. Could have been a little earthquake, right? Other thing, it's so romantic. It's so romantic, their story. So, anyways, other times, like she had these little angel figurines, and back then, when I was a kid, like they made these beds that had shelves in back of them, like shelving in back of them. I don't know how else to describe it. They went out of style for a little while. I feel like they're coming back in. Anyway, so it was like these beds that had like a lot of organizing shelves in back of them, a lot of storage. And she had these angel figures. And one time when we listened to him, one by one, they each fell down off the thing and broke onto the wooden floor. So, like, creepy things like that would happen, but like, I've never fully seen a ghost, right? Still haven't. But I've always kept an open mind. So, anyways, like weird things like that would happen. It seemed like whenever she listened to Kenneth Copeland. Don't know what that was. But it's kind of like left my mind. I'll always remember it. But like I was always one of those people going through life. I'm never going to see a ghost. Like I'm just not one of those lucky people. It's just, I also think they're kind of looking out for me because if I saw one physically, I might just fall over and die in that moment. Anyway, so the past year that I've been renting a house from my parents, my daughter and I hear this phone going off in a room that has no landline in it at all. And a little backstory on that, somebody lived in that room for a year and then eventually passed away. So could a spirit be in that room? I don't know. But like why all of a sudden the past year? So this phone rings, you guys. Like I'm not going to put my daughter on this channel, but she can vouch for me. And we don't have a landline. Like we all have cell phones in our family. My house just doesn't have a landline. But there's a damn phone that goes off. Okay. Where is this phone coming from? In the third bedroom that nobody's lived in for a long time. However, it holds stuff of like family members we all love that have passed away. Like it's kind of like a storage room. It's an extra room. A lot of family photos, a lot of pictures in there, a lot of keepsake from family members. Do you know what I mean? So is it possible? And like why all of a sudden the past like year? And I'm telling you, the phone goes off. Sometimes I hear a voice in that room and like I'll just think I'm going crazy, right? I'm like, I'm going crazy. Like I'm just hearing things. Well, the other day I freaked myself out to the point I'm sleeping with scissors every night by my bed, even though you can't stab a ghost. So I don't know what I'm going to do. The other day I was taking a shower. I was the only one home alone. I was the only one home alone. And I hear voices and young voices like talking. And then I heard somebody singing. And so I rushed out of the shower because I think my sister stopped by with the kids, with my nephews, right? Because that's like a regular thing at any point during the day, somebody's going to stop by. It's just how it is. That's how my family is. I don't know how anybody else's families go, but like my family, we all live close to each other. Everybody stops by. Anyways, I rush out of the shower. I'm hearing singing. One of my nephews really loves to sing Imagine Dragons. So I'm thinking it's him. I come out. Nobody's home. Nobody's here. Nobody stopped by. There's no radio playing. Like, there's no neighbors outside. There's no kids playing in the street. Where did the singing come from? And it was clear as day. Like a child singing. Where is that coming from? So anyways, it freaked me out enough. It freaked me out enough that I've been sleeping with a pair of blue scissors next to my bed. And I don't know what it's gonna do. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it freaked me out, you guys. Like, scary. It's scary. So I don't know. The child, I have a theory, but I don't know if I want to open up about it yet. But I have a theory. But as for the other room, it's just, I don't know. It scares me now, and I haven't gone in there, and it holds my electric scooter. And I won't go in there. I won't go in there, you guys. I won't go in there. And I really want to go for a ride. But like the phone ringing when there's no landline, like what could it possibly be? Like, where is this phone coming from? Is it Kenneth Copeland sending evil spirits? I don't know. I don't know. And then you guys, if you search Kenneth Copeland, like there's like scary videos on him. I don't know. Maybe my grandma opened up like some kind of weird thing, like listening to him. I don't know. But he always scared me as a child. I'm sorry if there's any Kenneth Copeland fans out there. He scared me as a child then. And then when that weird shit would happen, like with the crucifix and the angel little figures, like, I don't know. Is somebody trying to tell you something? Like, it just makes you wonder, like, whatever you believe in, like, it just makes you wonder, like, is God trying to say, like, don't listen to this person? Like, what they're saying and what they're saying does not represent me? Or I don't know. It just makes you think. And then, as for like the past year, this has been like a definitely like it's been a year of like growth and transformation, and I've gone through like a lot. So like, is it a spirit trying to communicate with me? Like, I don't know. And I know this is going to get twisted. I know it's going to be, oh, Breezy failed out of clown college and she thinks she's being haunted. Like, I'm ready for the stories tomorrow. But I don't know. Is there any believers out there? Like, do you think this is real? Do you think I'm insane? Do you think somebody's effing with me? I don't know. I would pray. Oh, I pray all the time. Like, if it's a spirit or whatever, and let's say it's bad or has bad intentions, I don't get that vibe. It scares me because like, I'm a single mom. So like it freaks me out. Like at 2 a.m., I definitely am I'm running to use the restroom with a blanket over me. Like that's going to protect me from a ghost. And then I won't look in the mirror when I have to pee. It's like, it freaks me out. But like, I don't get the feeling it's bad. I think I'm freaking myself out. And like I fully believe if it is something bad, like I'm protected. Like I pray enough. Am I the perfect person? No, but I believe in God. So I'm not worried about it. But it just makes you wonder. And I really hope I'm not hearing a phone ring tomorrow or like in an hour, because I'll probably pee my pants after talking about this. I truly don't think it's someone messing with me though. Like it's funny to think about, but unless like Schmissy Schmoo was like pulling up with a radio outside my bathroom, I really don't know what it could be. It could be a couple things. Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Check if there are any gas leaks. Oh, believe me, my dad comes over every day. He's on top of everything with this. Like, there's not, but I'll have him check. You counter a ghost by jumping out and yelling, "Boo!" I'll do it. I'll try it. Next time I go into that third bedroom, I'm just gonna like fling open the door and go, "Wah!" Hopefully it scares it away. My mom just walks right in. Oh, to your house? Yeah, that's how my family is. There's not a whole lot of private. I mean, people could just stop by at any random moment. Let's see. Satan and Aaron, we're going to be getting calls so Breezy can go pee. It's scary. It's scary. As like a single woman, it's scary at 2 a.m. when the ghosts are getting you. Like, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I don't know. I'm gonna keep track of it. I'm gonna try and see if I can like get any of it on video and like prove to you guys, like, okay, a phone is ringing. There's no phone in this room. Like, there's nothing. There's an old computer from 2000, like the maybe 2000 in there that doesn't work. It's not hooked up. It's a really old computer. But like I don't think that could magically ring. Like, what's gonna ring on that? It's one of those like old dinosaur computers. The ghosts are getting you. What I'm most worried about is when I'm in the shower when I have to pee, because I feel vulnerable in that state. So like if they're gonna haunt me, can they like pick other times? Like that's all I'm asking. I just different times. Like, don't catch me when I'm peeing. Don't catch me in the shower. I don't know. Catch me when I'm live so I have moral support or something. Any old children toys. Not in that. Well, yes. That room. Okay. So that room that I'm hearing the phone noise, this is what gets creepier, you guys. If you watched my channel long enough, I used to be terrified of that room. So you guys had heard earlier how I have this irrational fear of clowns. If you watch me long enough, you know why. So when my family, when my parents bought their first house together, I was very young. Like I was very young. We went from living to this like little apartment as a family to my parents buying like a house that they loved, and it was going to be like a stepping stone. You know what I mean? And they found this house, and was it the biggest house? No, but it had a view of the mountains, and they really wanted us to have that and a lot to do in the area, like lots of parks, lots of trails, lots of hiking, lots of family stuff. And that was like important to them. So they picked this house, and that bedroom used to be painted yellow. And in that room, it like scares me talking about it. That room scared me so much when I was growing up, and they made me have that room because my sister got the bigger room. I don't know why it worked that way, but the oldest got the bigger room next to the bathroom, and I got the teeny tiny room. So I got basically what used to be a baby's room. But why these parents like did this to their child, I will never understand it. But the room was yellow, and the border was these clowns, and they were doing like somersaults. And I feel like at night when I turn the light off, the yellow walls like would light up, like they glowed at night to me as a child. And it like lit up the clowns like somersaulting around that bedroom. And then the face plates of the wall was this god awful clown face. So like imagine you don't like clowns as it is. This was around a time I saw a movie I wasn't supposed to. The movie It. It was like so it was just a very hard time as a child in the clown room. So it's just this room is creepy to me to begin with. Like as a child, it terrified me. I never liked it. It didn't feel right. It scared me to death, and it scares me now as an adult being in my childhood home. And the room that I'm sitting in right now faces that now the room isn't clown anymore. The room isn't clown anymore. Eventually, I lived in that room with the clowns for years upon years upon years. Because one thing about my parents is they're going to do stuff, but it's going to take them 5 years to get to it. So I had that room as a clown room as a child, probably finally going into like junior high, and then they let me do what I wanted to the room. I'm telling you, no joke. Because one thing about my parents is they get to shit, but it takes a long time for it to happen. So then as like a teenager, I made it. I got sponge paint, and I sponge painted the walls like pink, and like it was cute. I made it cute. But anyways, so I already have this thing with that room. And then knowing that somebody lived there a year before they passed away, and like all of our families, like I don't know, stuff we want to remember from me and my sister's childhood, stuff from like my grandparents and like my dad's family, and like just stuff like that. So there's like a lot of keepsakes in this room. So like, does it hold a lot of energy? I don't know. The room definitely holds some value to someone they need to cross over, which might be why I heard a child's voice in the bathroom when I was in the shower singing, right? It used to be a baby's room. But like, why am I hearing it now as an adult? And like, never before as a child, I didn't hear like singing and crying or whatever. Like, I didn't hear a phone ringing, none of that. The room just always terrified me, and I knew I had to sleep in it. So I don't know. It's just stuff that makes you think. I'm not trying to scare anybody. Like, um, it's not in your house, so you're safe. It's not in your house, so you're safe. But it's just things that make you, and like maybe I'm now noticing things again. Because if you think about it, when you're a child, you're like you're most innocent, right? So maybe that was a time where I was seeing those things and experiencing the crucifix falling off the wall. And through my life as an adult, I've been so drunk, I guess you could say. I was trying to think of a classier word, but I was so always on some kind of like a substance as an adult. So maybe now 6 years, my mind's in a better place. I'm more clear. I don't know. I have a lot of theories. I'm working through it. Don't worry, Breezy. I'll send crows to look after you. Please do, because I believe that crows do look after people. I think that they're so smart. And yeah, please do. Send me whatever. Send me your good vibes. Like, I don't think it's something that wants to hurt me. I think it's something, though, that like wants my attention or is trying to get my attention, if you know what I mean. Like maybe there's a point to all this. You never know. Someone come hold my hand. You're safe. It's not in your house. You didn't have a former clown room. You're good. You guys are safe. Nobody be scared right now. From what you know, it's not here. True. We need to get you sage, and please realize you're hyper aware. Just make sure you don't show fear by. Yeah, I've even been sleeping with a Bible next to me. No joke. I'm not like when Breezy Jr. hears the phone ring, like we freak ourselves out for a second and then we try to think of all the options. Like we'll run outside and think like, okay, is it the neighbor's house? Like, is it a phone ringing? And it's definitely not. So we're like I make it more of like trying to get to the bottom things or like, let's go investigate and make this fun. Like she doesn't know that like literally I'm sleeping with scissors by my bed right now. She doesn't know that. So I'm not going to spook her out. I try to make it fun for her. It's not something I don't want her to grow up being like having irrational fears like me. If that makes sense. I don't want her to have like fears of clowns and ghosts. I want her to know that either way in life she's protected. So she doesn't need to worry if there's a ghost, if that makes sense. Thank you, Rome. You are family. We are like family here, and I love that. We talk about foodie, but we always go off to like our own life experiences, and I really love that about our group. I really do. I want to hear the era of the phone. Okay, next time it's ringing, I'm going to try to catch it. It reminds me of an old house phone. Like, remember the old dial-up phones? Like, oh my God, I wish they still had them because that was like ASMR. Like, when you had to like pull the whole dial tone back and then it would do the do-do-do-do-do-do. And then you would do like 3, then do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, you remember how those phones, like the distinct sound, and I don't know how else to describe it, but it reminds me of an old phone. If only you have your brownies on deck, Mandy. Mandy makes some good desserts. Remember the nipple desserts? Hugh said, just call me or send me a voice memo. I will. Mandy said, Erin, I can make my brownie by the time you get here. You guys live so close to each other, and I think that's so cute. I love it. But is there a phone? And there's a phone. There's the little old thing where you stuck your computer into the wall. Remember the dial-up? There's that, but there's nothing plugged into it. Nothing. Not even the old rotary phone, yes. But there's nothing plugged into that at all. Nothing. Nothing. So it's weird. I don't know. I'm going to try to catch it. That's what I'm going to try to do. I feel like it happens at weird times, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep keeping my phone like in my pocket or something. I want people to know I'm not crazy and it's happening. So if I can catch it, I will. My wife makes edibles, real good brownies. Oh, send some over here. Come play with us, Breezy. Oh gosh, no. This is not going to be good for my sleep paralysis. No, you're fine. I'm telling you. You don't have the creepy former clown room. Like, you guys are safe. Nobody has to worry. I think some child lived in the creepy clown room and it's like, I'm hearing it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. And maybe the dial tone is for like help. I don't know. I have some weird theories, but The ghost will gaslight the F out of you, probably. With my luck, I would get a narcissistic gaslighting ghost. Like, that would be who moved in. That would be the ghost I would get. If it's not a child ghost, like, that would seriously be the ghost I would get. Like, trying to control me, make me think I'm going insane. I would totally get that ghost. We have the butter oil machine, whatever. All right, you guys, should we read a few more tweets? And then I should probably go because it's 11 and I want to pee before 2 a.m. when it gets really, really scary. So the ghost better pay rent. Seriously. It's been here for a minute. Like, I mean, why wasn't it helping when I got demonetized? I don't get it. Rome said we should all do like a potluck one day, get together in a certain state, so I'll bring some treats. That'd be fun. He said you would get a ghost that claims they're not awake when you I know. I would get that ghost. I have the worst luck, I'm telling you. I would. It is a bloody rude ghost. It is. I mean, and it didn't even play like my kind of music. I mean, Imagine Dragons isn't bad, but like if we're going to be playing music, can I make requests like Mod's Son? I don't know. We've been saying that about a Breezy Bunch meetup. You know, I wanted to do it. And then this one channel that hates me was joking around about showing up, and I couldn't think of anything worse than that person showing up. Like, imagine being stuck with them for the whole potluck, or like, I was thinking of even like a beach meetup. Like during the summer, it was something that crossed my mind. Like if people happened to be visiting during that time, like they could come or whatever. But yeah, once that channel started joking about coming, I'm like, no, I don't want to have to entertain that person of all the people, like that person. I want a piano ghost. Yes. If we're going to take requests, seriously, a piano ghost would be good. They could like play the piano till you fall asleep. And then in the morning, if you're one of those people like, I need music to start the day, imagining opening your bedroom door, opening the blinds, and the piano starts. Like, what a way to wake up. That would be so cool. We would literally only give whom we want the gate code. It's something to think about. It's something to think about. We would have to be like super secretive with our meetup, but and then have like something in check. So if the person shows up, I don't know. I guess I'd have to have baby daddy come do security. I'm not very fond of him, but he'd be great security. He would, and he'd do it for me. Maybe we could do that. Private invite. Yeah, I'd have to think of a way. I'd have to think of a way. But it's something to think about. We have till the summer to come up with plans and options. But I think that would be really cool. We could like start a list, like I'll bring the brownies, I'll bring the Coke Zero, which we'd need a lot of Coke Zero because the ladies in this group love that. He can come and we will have Satan. There you go. Satan could be security too. Satan would be really good security, and he'd be funny security. It'd be very entertaining security for sure. All right, you guys, I should probably go. I always say I'm going to stay on for an hour, and then time just flies with you guys. But I'm going to go. I'm planning on going live tomorrow. If anything, plan on like 2 p.m. my time. If I can go live earlier, I will. But if anything, I know for a fact at 2 p.m. I am free. Just his perfect line of work, and he'll be in the same rooms. He's had plenty of practice. Like, I forgot about all that. Satan and baby daddy, unstoppable force. I feel like you guys would get us into some shit. Between the two of you, like some shit would pop off, but it'd be entertaining. It'd definitely be entertaining. All right, I'm going to start my journey to bed. I have to go run with the blanket over me before the ghost gets me. I feel like I need a second pair of scissors. I don't know. Like, I need options. Like, let's say that they find the first pair of scissors. I feel like I need one like under the pillow, or I don't know, under something, the TV. I got to find a spot. But I can't say it out loud because it's doing me no good giving the ghost all these ideas of where to look for the scissors. I don't know. I got to make a plan. But I will be down in the comment section. So if you guys leave any comments, I'll be replying at least for the next 30 minutes. And it'll probably make me feel better. Good night. God bless. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Dot, if you're still here, I'm sending so many positive vibes out to you right now, and I'm really praying that tomorrow you wake up to good news. So you guys send your positive energy and good vibes out to Dot. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you, guys. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait, and thank you for the super chat and the gifted membership. All right, bye, everybody. Thank you, mods. And thank you for liking the stream. Okay, bye.